Okay, first clip here, we got Atlanta going into a nasty split quads look out of a gun formation. An 11 personnel play, and what I have as a 42 protection, my terminology, which is a half slide to the weak side of the formation with the running back to the right. The concept of this play is going to be a mesh with a delayed running back wheel. You see the running back in the Y position. Washington's defense shows a nickel over look. You see the cornerback outside leverage to the strong side. Washington's defense shows a nickel personnel in an overlook. So it's nickel over, and the cornerback to the weak side is outside leverage. He shades to the opposite of his help, as I said in a prior video. And the safeties, and you see the safeties, they're showing cover 4. The free safety is in a line indicating the free safety's got the H. He's looking right at him. The safeties obviously tell the truth and the cornerbacks lie, so if the cornerback gave me that look, I wouldn't believe him. They bail and then press, and they look at the quarterback and then press man. You can't trust them, but you see the numbers. You see to the strong side, there's three eligibles against 4 defenders. So it's the free safety, the cornerback, the slot cornerback, and the Sam linebacker. You think it's cover 4, and you think it's a match man on demand defense because you see the free safety's got the H, and you see the slot cornerback has B. John Robinson, a running back, in the tight end spot, and you see the outside cornerback on the Z receiver. So you know they got those, and it's a clear indicator that the Sam linebacker is a rat defender or blitzing. Now, he's a potential blitzer, but remember how I explained last video on how to dissect who's blitzing and tell who's blitzing? Well, the Sam doesn't look like he's coming here. He could come. He's the only possible blitzer, but they can't blitz him or else they'll keep the whole middle vacant. You see the Sam linebacker squared, not tilted. So he's a dropper, not a blitzer. The Will linebacker, though, is bumped towards the back. He creeps down to the line of scrimmage. You know he has the running back in man match rules. And the quarterback mental checklist. You count the box, you identify the shell, and you confirm the leverage. You find who's on the back. In this case, the T, who's in the backfield, not B. John Robinson, who's a generational talent. That's why they lined him up at the Y position. And they line up their tight end, Kyle Pitts, as the solo nasty X receiver who's included in the mesh concept. And the reason why this call works is because the mesh occupies the underneath match defenders, and the running back isolates and this play is designed to hit the wheel versus cover 4 match. And if the running back blocks, then that linebacker on him would either also be a rat or blitz. He's going to be absolutely wide open. No one's going to match onto him. You see how B. John Robinson freezes after the snap, so he won't bump into one of the drags. It's match coverage. It's first on demand. The slot H receiver demands coverage first. Therefore, the running back now doesn't have anyone on him. The protection is clean. Great 42 protection. As I said, back delays. Then the wheels clean. Here, wide open. The quarterback looks at the mesh concept way too long. Just looks at the Z receiver and the tight end, the solo X, just meshing. And they indeed do get open, but he doesn't trust his pre-snap reads. He doesn't know where to go with the ball pre-snap. He doesn't organize himself. So it's a late trigger here, and the throw should be out right now. But instead, he kind of goes back to a read he wanted to read, and he's trying to read it all at the same time. And the coaching point I want to tell you about is the coverage diagnosed right here. The concept is dialed right, and the execution discipline was absolutely not there. And the Miami Dolphins executed a very similar play like this on a 3rd and 7. Their only 3rd and 7, in fact. They converted out of 13 third downs last week. But before we move on, can we talk about the protection real quick? I mean, it's a great, what I call a 42 protection, which is a half slide to the right here, to the side of the running back. So you can see the left tackle on the left end and the left guard on the D tackle in man protection. Then the center has the A gap and is on the D tackle in the middle. here. And the left guard has the B gap, expecting the will to probably blitz. And remember how I said he's on the running back, but since they're blocking the running back and chipping him, if there are teams, and the Falcons did this on defense, and a lot of teams do this, when a middle linebacker or a defender responsible for the halfback sees the halfback blocking, they're usually a rat defender, but they're also taught to join in on a blitz and go to blitz. So in case he blitzed, the left guard is there to pick him up because he's going to come in through the B gap, but he doesn't come in, which is perfect. So now the D tackle is doubled, and then the right tackle is responsible for the C gap where the right end is coming. And then the running back obviously sees nobody blitzing, so therefore he goes out on a route. Just a missed opportunity, obviously.